how to recognize hindsight bias in yourself. Have you ever looked back on a past event and thought, I knew that would happen? That feeling is called hindsight bias, and it can trick your mind into believing you predicted the outcome all along. This mental quirk can lead to overconfidence and a distorted view of reality. So, how can you catch this bias in your own thinking? Let's break it down. First, pay attention to how you feel after an event has occurred. If you find yourself saying that the outcome was obvious, that's a sign of hindsight bias. For instance, after a surprising sports match, do you say, I knew they would win? If you had no solid reason to think that before the game, you might be experiencing this bias. Next, notice if you tend to rewrite your memories. When you think back on your thoughts before an event, do you remember being more certain than you actually were? This is another clue. Your mind might be reshaping your memories to fit the known outcome, making it seem like you had fewer doubts than you really did. Another way to spot hindsight bias is by observing how you judge others. If you find yourself criticizing someone for not predicting an outcome that now seems obvious, you may be falling into this trap. Remember, the situation was unpredictable before it unfolded, and it is easy to forget that. From a quirky science perspective, hindsight bias is like your brain conducting a strange experiment. It rewrites history to make it seem more predictable and less mysterious. This cognitive oddity can lead you to believe you are better at predicting the future than you truly are. To keep this bias in check, try a few practical steps. Before making judgments about an outcome, remind yourself of the uncertainty that existed beforehand. Imagine you are witnessing the event for the first time without knowing what happened next. This can help you appreciate the unpredictability of life. Another helpful tip is to write down your predictions before events occur. This way, you can compare your actual thoughts with the results later. It will give you a clearer picture of how much you really knew. Lastly, consider alternative outcomes seriously. Acknowledge that many different things could have happened. This practice can help you stay grounded and aware of the many possibilities that exist in any situation. By being mindful of hindsight bias, you can better appreciate the unpredictable nature of reality. Instead of rewriting your past, embrace the mystery of life and all its surprises.